my beauties. Let me get that up. There we go. I wanted to make sure I got my backdrop up. It's nice to see you all. We don't have really much to go over tonight. I just wanted to see if you guys were ready for Thanksgiving because I have been cooking and I have been decorating. I got my living room. That was Delilah. She just leaped behind me for some reason. I'm not quite sure what she's doing, but she's right there. Say hi, Miss Delilah. I don't know if you want to get under. Are you going under? Oh, you want under. Okay, under she goes. Under she goes. She wants to go under. Peggy, it's nice to see you. Thank you for that. Melanie Eeyore, it's nice to see you. Plant Lady. OG, it's nice to see you. Meow, it's nice to have you. Reminding everybody, hit that thumbs up button. Lori. I hope everybody's doing well. They have a great deal. If you guys are Pepsi or Coca-Cola products over at Winn-Dixie, you buy 2, you get 2 free. Now, the buy 2 is like $10.99 a 12-pack. So it's pretty high for a 12-pack. It's almost $11 for a 12-pack. But you buy 2 of those and you get 2 free. So when it comes down, it's like $5.50 a 12-pack of soda. So I got 4 Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Peppers, and 4 Cherry Coke Zeros. I thought it was a great deal. And I'm good for an entire month on my soda. Okay, I don't have to worry about it. That's a lot of soda. That's a lot of soda. Anyways, so I have been preparing today. My cozy house has gotten a lot cozier because I've had to move my recliner from the window over to the other side of the room, which kind of encloses the room. It's not, flows right into the kitchen. So now my living room feels a little cozier. But that's only because I'm going to put a big, beautiful tree in front of the window. I didn't even realize that I had a sign that said Merry Christmas. It's a huge gate sign. The hell if I knew. I don't remember it ever being up. But it appears it's been up for several years. So I put it back up this year. I got a big old huge sign in the front of the house that says Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas. Bah humbug. Bah humbug. And I called my best friend. I'm like, hey, you want me to make a pie? Are you making any pies this year? She's like, I'm not making an apple. I wanted to make an apple pie. And she's like, okay, make an apple pie. So I made an apple pie. I made an apple pie today. And here are the recipes. I'm going to move my cranium out of the way for the recipes that we missed if you didn't watch the second video. So here it is. Here is the pumpkin nut roll. Right there. Take a screenshot. Pumpkin nut roll. You might have to quit chatting in the chat. It cuts off right at the bottom, but I think if you get it just right, you might be able to read through it. Okay, and look at them. That's them. Oh, that looks so good, doesn't it? Doesn't it? And we also have another one. That's the pineapple casserole. I'm told that this pairs well with ham. So you know how you make your ham? Oh, I will not lie. You know what? I bought cherries today. Marcino cherries or whatever they're called. I bought cherries and I eat the cherries and drink the juice. I don't care. I don't need it to go on anything. And then there's an easy apple pie. Now, I didn't follow this recipe. I didn't see this recipe until after I had already made my pie. But here's a recipe for an easy apple pie. I thought it was interesting because I had just made a pie and then I went and saw this in my emails. And I'm like, well, Dad, burn it. Dad, burn it, Dad, burn it, Dad, burn it. So I didn't get a chance to try this. But I didn't have the thick granules. So I had this sugar, this sand, this really fine sugar. And it caramelized kind of on the top a little bit. It actually it's very, very tasty because it was all over and like right down there. I'm like, I want to see what this tastes like, and it's almost like I didn't mean for it to happen, but almost like caramel a little bit on the top of that. I don't know. I was proud of myself. I'm just saying. So I'm just curious how many people are ready for Thanksgiving. I know I'm not even just ready for Thanksgiving. Like I'm wanting to have the Christmas tree up tomorrow. I have rearranged the living room. I'm just one person, okay? So, and I've got a bad back. So everything I do, it always takes me a little bit longer than everybody else. I don't know why. And usually after I'm done doing what I'm doing, I'm laid up in bed. Okay, I'm just, it's just like that. Okay, it's just like that. Don't be thinking that Betty's got it easy, because I went out and put those damn lights up on the house, and I'm telling you, I had to put patches on my back. Like my back, I was hurting. So I've been in a lot of pain. This Christmas has really, really hurt. It's really hurt me. Cindy, it's nice to see you. YouTuber. Tammy, good evening. Tracy, it's nice to see you. Vicky, Denise, hello. I hope you guys are all coming in. I hope you guys are ready. Amelia, it's nice to see you. EMT, it's nice to see you. Buy Poppy now, low sugar, great taste. I've not really gotten into Poppy. I heard about it, but I haven't gotten into it. I don't know. Maybe I need to just buy some and try it, because I think it's got, like, I like the Coca-Cola flavor. I'm not really into the fruit flavor stuff, and I think it's fruit flavor, isn't it? Or am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe I need to do it. Random, the Dime official. It's nice to see you. Our 19-year-old has now been to take care of a 12-year-old sister. Listen, I don't know what to say. It's sad. I hate hearing that, but at the end of the day, people know that they're here and they're not supposed to be. And there's several things that they could do. It doesn't have to get to this point. They can work, probably should have been working on getting their paperwork squared away long before this. Even before Trump got into office, everybody knew that this was kind of the drumbeat of what kind of the people are. It's just a sad situation, and I get it. There's no good answer for it, but at the end of the day, these people came over here and they knew that they did not come here the right way, and they've had every opportunity to fix and correct things. So it's unfortunate, and I'm really sorry to hear about your friend. My heart breaks for stories like that, but at the end of the day, I wish they wouldn't have done what they did, or they would have, corrected it prior to it getting to this point where a 19-year-old now has to be responsible for a 12-year-old. That's such a sad situation. So, I'm doing turkey breast, a small spiral ham, dressing, potato salad, pea salad, and deviled eggs. Deviled eggs I think are part of just about everything. You have a death, bring deviled eggs. You have a celebration, bring deviled eggs. You have Easter, bring deviled eggs. You have Thanksgiving, bring deviled eggs. You have a party, bring deviled eggs. You have Christmas, bring deviled eggs. Anybody, if you go to anywhere and you don't know what to bring deviled eggs. Okay. It literally goes with anything. Okay. I don't know any event that deviled eggs do not belong at. Maybe I'm just partial to deviled eggs. I don't know. Is somebody else in here have? Oh, sweet potato pie. Pecan pie. Ooh. I try, what? Pecan pie. Ooh, I can only do a sliver. Pecan pie is almost too sweet for me. Let me rephrase that. When I was younger, I loved sweets. I won't lie. I loved everything. Anything sweet, I loved it, okay? It could be anything sweet. I loved it. But as I got older, even I was always a Reese PC peanut butter cup gal. I mean, you go to the candy store, you don't have to guess. I mean, if you don't know what to get me, just get me Reese cups. And Reese cups have started getting too sweet to me. I don't buy Reese cups anymore. They've gotten, so I've gotten, my sweet tooth has gotten a little too sweet. Like stuff bothers me when it's too sweet. So the stuff I used to be able to eat before, I'm not able to eat now. And one of those things is pecan pie. Pecan pie is just entirely too sweet. It's got entirely too much sugar in it. It would put me in a diabetic coma. Now, I'm not diabetic in any way, shape, or form, but I feel like I am after eating pecan pie. Just saying. I'm just saying. I wish we had Thanksgiving here in Australia. I could use the extra stress and calories so close to Christmas. I tell you what. You know what you guys should do over in Australia? You guys should just do have you guys ever watched that movie? What the hell is it called? Zoe Hard. Where she was gosh, what is the name of it? I can't believe it. In the Heart of Dixie. In the Heart of Dixie. They have like a Planksgiving, right? So you guys should like have a Friendsgiving. Instead of a Thanksgiving, you should just designate the day like a Friends Day or a Family Day and just get together and eat freaking turkey. That's all we do. So anybody who's from a different country that doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, all we do is just make ridiculous amounts of food and all sit around and stuff our face until we get so full we literally pass out, okay? And it's something that apparently is a tradition in America. So if you really want to be American, just have like something where you stuff your face until you pass out. And if you do that, then you did it right. You did it right. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey River, how you doing? I love stuffing. Oh, I love my best friend. Holy smoke! Well, she makes everything. She does everything. I don't know how the hell she cooks so well. I've never been able to mimic her stuffing. Her stuffing is amazing, just amazing. Nothing in her house. That's what I love about my. Nothing in her house is ever not from scratch. Everything is from scratch in my best friend's house. So when she makes stuffing, she gets stone ground cornmeal, and she bakes pans of cornbread, and she dries that cornbread out, and she breaks that stuff apart, and then she puts in pan sausage. Every year I cut and I have to do the damn carrots. I hate cutting carrots into bite-sized pieces. Damn it, Laura! I'm just saying. She always said, I'm like, how am I supposed to cut the carrots? And she always says, bite-sized pieces. What's a bite-sized piece for you? A bite-sized piece. Okay. Her chocolate pies, yum. Oh my gosh. Not much, sheepdog. Not much. It's nice to see you. Vicky, it's nice to see you. We're just not kicking the breeze. We're just... I don't really have a whole lot. I haven't studied anything, I'm always, working and stuff like that. And I have been working. I've been working a lot. It's just not on our work here, not on true crime. I've been, decorating the house. I've had to clean and decor my living room because I have to put, it's tradition to put the tree in front of the front window, right? I mean, I just think that's kind of traditional. And, the tree, there's a recliner in front of my front window. So I had to flip the recliner on the other side of the room, which makes my room look smaller because before, it's just a nice big flow right into the kitchen. It looks really nice, makes the space feel more open than it is. I'm just saying. And so now I got the recliner over there, and now it's going to get the big freaking tree there. So my living room's going to be a little bit cozier, to say the least. But it'll be beautiful, and I will show pictures when I can of my living room. Right now, I've already got my little lights in the window, right? So I got a little flicker, white light action. And then on the outside, I've got the red, white, and blue laser light show with the colored, real old-fashioned glass bulbs. And I've got 2 blow-up. One's a Santa, and one's a snowman. So I'm festive, and I even put up a sign that says Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays. Merry Christmas. So Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Early Christmas, just saying. Merry Christmas. I can smell the table behind you. I know, I know. Are you kidding me? Listen to this. This is what's so funny. So I send my best friend. I asked my best friend. I said, come chomping at the bit to bake something. I'm like, you know what? Because she always bakes. Oh, thank you, Michelle. She always bakes the pies, right? She always bakes the pies, and this one here, I called her up and I said, hey, Laura, I said, do you want me to bake a pie? I said, I got some apple filling here. I didn't do traditional. I had apple filling, kind of cheated a little bit. But I rolled out as you can see, it's rolled out dough. I had to go and buy these metal little tray things. They weren't pre-filled trays. This is rolled out dough. This was an empty metal tray, okay? And so I rolled out the dough and I put the filling in it. So the filling's kind of, I cheated on the filling a little bit, which is the most important part. Like, that's the homemade part. So I cheated on the filling and I made the homemade crust. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm not going to tell you guys any more about my secrets, okay? So anyways, I have a major sweet tooth. I've told you guys about this. Thank you guys for all this stuff. Floating heart, the latte, the party act. Because I'm a love machine. Okay. So I sent my best friend this picture and I said, the apple pie is done. It came out. It looks gorgeous. I said, and then I'm looking at it. I got a sweet tooth. Ever since I stopped this whole vaping thing, I have a major sweet tooth. I don't know where it comes from. I kind of do a little bit, but it's driving me nuts. I'm having to watch my weight. I'm getting on the scale again, okay? It's Christmas time and I'm terrified, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. I quit vaping, I'm stuffing my face with sugar, and it's Christmas time. We're in a lot of trouble. So I'm getting on the scale, okay? I'm making sure. I'm like, okay, we gotta be okay with this whole scale thing, right? So I'm getting on the scale and I'm like, I'm scared to look a little bit, but, like tonight was the first night. I'm like, hell to the yeah. I'm glad I didn't eat this thing because I'm telling you, I break into this. I'm not stopping until the damn pie is gone, okay? I don't know if you've ever stopped smoking or vaping before, but I'm telling you, where does it go? I don't know. You just stuff your face. And then when you don't have anything to stuff your face, you obsess over stuffing your face. You never stop thinking about stuffing your face. I'm just saying, I'm having to really reprogram my body. What's the secret? Staying busy. So far, I'm losing weight with the whole, let's do decorating stuff, okay? I'm starting to see, kind of the reverse in the scale a little bit. By just staying busy, right? So I've been out putting the lights on. I jacked up my back. Oh yeah, jacked up the back real good. Love that shit. But still kept busy. And then of course I was laid up here for a couple days. Drank a jug of eggnog. That helps great. Just that's perfect. Perfect. If I just had some eggnog left over, I wouldn't be wanting to eat it, just dive into this. I'm ready to just face plant into this. And I told my best friend, I said, I can't even look at it anymore. I said, I got to wrap it and stick it in the fridge. I said, otherwise we ain't, we're not going to have apple pie. We're not going to have, eggnog. Oh my God. Eggnog is my fave. It is absolutely my favorite. So if you guys are looking for some stuff to do, here we got these beautiful things right here. This is like the pumpkin nut roll right here. Let me get my cranium out of the way. If you guys want to take a screenshot, go ahead and click your screen right there if you'd like to do one of those egg rolls. Or egg rolls, pumpkin nut rolls. Good gracious. We also had somebody send in a recipe for a pineapple casserole. They said that this is paired really well with ham. So if you guys love ham and you love pineapple, this might be right up your alley this year. And then, of course, we have an easy apple pie that came to us. So click that as well. So that should help you out with a little bit, if you're going to a party or you're doing something for the family, you just want some, desserts, some extra stuff, right? There you go, guys. There you go. So I'm ready. I've got the ham. I made the pie. I am actually, because I'm watching my weight. I'm dying of, like, I'm starving here because I've been working, getting this whole house. I really didn't eat much today. So instead of going out, which I wanted to go out and get a burger and fries someplace, that's just, it's easy, right? You pull up, you get a 1, 2, 3, or 4. You go and pay the thing. They hand you a bag, and your dinner's ready, right? Except it comes with all the preservatives, all the gunk, all the grease, all the crap that you don't need in your body, right? So you're taking a hunger problem and turning into 2,000 calories. So what I decided to do is take 2 cans of green beans and make green bean casserole. So I had a vegetarian dinner tonight. I had a green bean casserole. And I could literally eat the entire green bean casserole, 2 cans of green beans and 1 can of cream of mushroom, and that is under 400 calories. That's all right. 600 calories. 600 calories for a meal. I didn't eat the whole thing, just to let you know. I only ate half. But it was filling. It was filling. And the half was probably 200 or 300 calories. I mean, 200 or 300 calories for a meal that fills you up. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it's not like it's necessarily the worst thing you could eat in the world, right? Not necessarily the best thing you can eat in the world. Not the worst. I'm just saying. So, whatever. Yeah, well, I kind of made the cheap way green bean casserole. Usually I take onions, I saute some onions, I throw that in there. I have the fried onions that go on top. I didn't do that. I just kind of dusted it with a little bit of, Italian breadcrumbs, which gives it a completely different flavor. I don't really care for the breadcrumbs. I would have rather just, honestly, I without the crispy onions, I would have rather just stick it all in on like a sauce bowl on the stovetop and just cook it until it warmed up. I mean, there really wasn't any reason to bake or, heat up the oven for 35 minutes when I could have accomplished the same thing on the stove in under 5 minutes. I'm just saying, just throw that out there. But if you guys aren't ready for Thanksgiving, get ready, because it literally is around the corner. If you don't know what to do, here's a couple of other ideas that I came up with. If you don't know what to do, or you're on a fixed income, go to the deli and get a thick cut turkey from the deli, okay? And take that, get some, I was thinking about this, get some stuffing. And you can either get frozen cranberries or the cranberry jelly stuff. I'd like the frozen cranberries personally, but, I'm a little bougie when it comes. I'm not a cranberry favorite, okay? I don't like cranberries that much. But I think this recipe would be really, really good. And what you do is you make like a stuffing, a traditional stuffing, one that's not like the box stovetop, but the stuff that is the that you got to bake for whatever. And what you do is you add an egg in there, and you put that, you cut your turkey up, you put your cranberry and your stuffing in it, and you make like this ball or this stuff, and you put it in a cake pan, and you go and you stick it in the oven and you bake it. And then you take that and you top it off with gravy, and it's like a little piece of Thanksgiving in like this little ball that you douse with gravy. I don't know. It looked good. That's all I'm saying. And I know people have done it with just the stuffing and the cranberries and made it like a stuffing ball for a side. But I saw where they took and added the turkey into that. And it was like a Thanksgiving on the go. It does. That's what I was thinking, Ashley. It sounded really good. It sounded really good. I think I would try it. I think I would try it. And if you are cooking small, this is something I wasn't even thinking about, but probably a little late because, I mean, Thanksgiving like is in 2 days. But turkey breast, if you're just you and somebody else, but my mom made a valid point though. I was telling my mom, I said, why don't you just go and get you and Jack like a turkey breast, right? And she's like, are you kidding me? I got 2 birds. She got 2 turkeys. I'm like, 2? What the hell do you need 2 birds for? They had them on sale. I think she said at Publix for 49 cents a pound. So she got 2 birds. My mom, like, so we have outdoor freezers. I got like 3 refrigerators in this house. And it's from the way my family raised me. But she got 2 birds. And because I was like, why don't you just just get yourself a breast, that you can cook in the oven. Be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? And she's like, what are you talking about? Because apparently the breasts are like $1.59 a pound, and she bought the whole damn turkey for 49 cents a pound. You ain't talking my mama into getting a, oh, look who it is, Paralegal Liz. Well, happy Thanksgiving, my friend. It's been a while. I want to give you a hug. I hope you are doing well. We're just shooting the breeze. That's all we're doing here, just shooting the breeze. A spare turkey, that's what I said. That's what I said. Yes. I'm ready. You know what? I'm ready. I'm ready not to, well, I'm going to be cooking all day because my best friend cooks all day. And she does it for the love of her family, but she has a big thing. And everybody kind of just comes over to her house and kind of plops down. Some people bring some food, some people don't. But she always makes sure if somebody doesn't bring in the show goes on, so she pretty much prepares the food, all of it. So I try to get there early. I try to help her out as much as I can all day long. We are in the kitchen cooking something, up to something, whatever. I just don't want her being in the kitchen by herself, doing it all by herself. Because every year, she before Pop used to help her a lot. I mean, Vince and I would come over, but he, if you guys know anything, he's been deceased for a little minute. He had, medical complications after he retired, and just a sad situation. So, it's just not the same, and her kids don't do the things that Pop did. He took care of all the meat, now Laura's stuck with all the meat and all the sides. So it's, I've got the ham, I'm bringing over a pie, and I'm going to be in the kitchen, whatever she needs to cook, cut, clean. I'll be there. I'm the sous chef. So, buyer beware, right? Actually, to be honest with you, it's probably going to be the best taste in Thanksgiving. I wouldn't say buyer beware. I mean, I'm sorry you guys aren't going to be there. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry you're not going to be there. You guys are missing a great stinking meal. You know it. That sounds wonderful. Yeah. I keep trying to get Mama Bullhorn to come out. She won't do it. She won't do it. Hello, Anthony. It's nice to see you. Yes, I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. I'm ready for some stinking turkey. I'm not going to lie. Actually, to be honest with you, I saw the peanut oil at my best friend's house over the weekend, and I'm like, ooh, we're getting fried turkey. And she goes, I got me a turkey breast. We're frying up a turkey breast. I want to be the first one. I got to test that. Make sure that it's, quality. I'm the quality tester in the kitchen. I'm just saying, nobody else is allowed to have the job but Bullhorn Betty, okay? I'm just saying, like, move the hell out, move the hell over, hand me a toothpick. We got to make sure nobody's going to get sick here, okay? I take the job of quality control very, very serious, okay? It is a serious job. It is a serious job. Hello, Army Vet. It's nice to see you, love. I hope you're doing well. We're just chopping it up. We got no direction. We got no direction. I've been working around the house. I've had no time for true crime, and I didn't want people being left without a dose of Betty. So we decided to come live and talk about everything Thanksgiving and holidays. I've been working around the house. I've been reorganizing my living room because I'm going to have to put a freaking tree in it just like everybody else, but I just want to get it done and over with. And I got to get back up on the ladder, which I'm dreading. I've got to change out some light bulbs up there. I figured I got the lights up, right? Let's not push it. Let's not push it. It's a lot. We still got 30 more days before Christmas, at least more, probably plus 30 plus days before Christmas. Certainly, I can give myself a few days before I have to climb up the ladder again. Certainly, okay? So all you light bulb police, stay the hell off my lawn. I'm just saying. I'll fix them eventually. I just finished packing up some items for a child that were small. Oh, thank you, Allie. I want to sponsor another child. We did a great job for an 8-year-old, but the problem is I don't think the church is going to let us, because these people out here on these streets from the hate channels, from QB and BTs and all those freaking nasty ass channels, they started calling the church and just causing all types of problems. It made the sponsorship of this beautiful 8-year-old boy absolutely, utterly miserable. I'm telling you, they are such miserable bitches on these other channels. It's unbelievable. They're so nasty and dirty. They can't be trusted. And when people try to do nice thing, they all automatically think somebody's doing dirty because their asses would do dirty because they're disgusting pigs. And but I would absolutely love to sponsor another child because we did such an amazing job for that 8-year-old and his mother. All his mother asked for was just gifts for him. She never asked for one thing for herself, and so we were even able to raise $150 for that mother. And despite all of the problems we had, we are also able to raise a lot of items for the ministry, to hand out to other kids as well, So it was just, we didn't sponsor a child last year. I think it was the year before last year. I think we were terrified last year to sponsor. And that's just damn shame. I'm not going to let nobody destroy goodness. That's just the devil working. That's the devil working right there. And that shows you who the devil is too. So I think I might reach out to a couple of churches and see if they'll let us sponsor a kid this year, because it is the right thing to do. If we can do it, I definitely love to help. At the end of the day, that's what we're here for, to help. Now, hey Joni, it's nice to see you. Night Driver, Night Drive, it's nice to see you as well. Be Betty, the real me too. It's nice to see you. I hope you guys are doing well. So I'm not going to stay on here long. I just came on here to chit chat with you, just kind of low key. Everything's always so serious, so much, and I just kind of wanted to kind of hang out and just have a few laughs and just relax. To be honest with you, I've worked my ass off today. I really have, and I come in here and it's like, it just, ugh. But I'm happy. The cleaning, good gracious. I feel like we have like the dust demons in the house. You move a freaking chair, like they jump out at you. It's like, where the hell did all this come from? Like I had freaking lizard carcasses. It's like, how am I getting lizards in the house? I swapped a lizard carcass. I felt so bad. It was a full-grown one too, and I just so you can't just stick stuff up. You gotta move the stuff, then you gotta sweep it, then you gotta you guys know the routine. You gotta scrub the area. It's never just as easy as moving something. It's like, oh my God, how did that all get there? And you can't just put something on something dirty. Women just don't do that. Guys probably would. Okay, but girls, they gotta sweep, then they gotta freaking disinfect. Why do we have to be like that? I have no earthly idea why we have to be like that, but we're like that. Okay, we just can't let a mess stay there. It's not within our being to do it. I'm a slob and I can't even freaking deal with a mess. I can deal with anything but dirt and dust. And that's why I don't even go into my when we move out of my ex-husband's bedroom, when I finally get the stuff out of there, that is going to be the most disgusting room of the house. I can guarantee that. I have not cleaned that room. I mean, I dust things here and there. I fold the clothes and stuff in there, but I don't go in there. And I'm going to end up needing to go in there. And I know I need to go in there. I'm just going to have to one day just go in there. Just go in there and clean this SOB because I need to use that area for my luggage because I need to move my equipment from here into the closet so I'm going to put a small little Christmas tree in the bedroom as well. So we got to have a Christmas tree out in the living room facing outside by the front windows, and I'm going to have a Christmas tree in here in the room, and I don't know if I'm going to light the room up in here or not. Well, I just haven't made the decision yet. It's a lot of work. What does it say? You're going to have to go in and suck it up and just do it. I know, but good gracious, I know. But tomorrow, I'm going to at least it's my plan to have the tree up. And that was my goal. I just wanted the tree up before Thanksgiving because when I come back from Thanksgiving meal, I'm going to be exhausted and I'm either going to decorate it before I go or I'm going to decorate it when I come home. I'm not sure. I'll come help you. Well, I wish you would have told me that, I don't know, a few days ago when I was doing all the hard stuff. Now you want to come to help me decorate the tree? Thanks, friend. Thanks so much. I wish you would have offered your services when I was climbing up and down the ladder. I'm just saying. Where were you? Now that we have all the groundwork, you're ready to come help? Okay, great. Great. I'm just joking. Light it up green. I got those green lights I need to put up. I gotta find them. I spent $30 or $40 in green lights and I never got a chance to put them up. If I still lived in Florida, I would help you clean. Oh, it's just a tiny little spot. My house is small. I got like a 1,200 square foot house, and half the house, that my ex-husband's side of the house, I don't really even consider part of the house. So one day I'm going to have to, and that day is going to be a nightmare. But, until then, we just shut the door. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever's in there. Yeah, whatever. We'll get around to it. Yep, we'll get around to it one of these days. But until then, we're going to decorate the rest of the house. Not this year. Not this year. Maybe next year. Maybe 2026. Maybe we'll put it on the goals list. Go into the ex-husband's room and clean it out. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it next year either. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I feel empowered. Who knows? All I know, it ain't going to be today. It's probably not going to be tomorrow either. Just saying. We keep it real over here. Taking care of the injured. Oh, what happened to him? Is he okay? I feel like you told me, like he broke an arm or something, but I'm probably making that up. I don't know. I don't remember. I'll go with I don't remember. I've been in a lot of pain. I've got excuses. And don't worry, that we'll get a New Year's project. Yeah, it'll be a New Year project, maybe. I don't know. That's a lot of moving stuff around, and that's got the expensive solid wood furniture in his room. It's going to be, and he used to drink and drop beer. It's just, I'm going to have to tear down the whole bed just to get that room cleaned out. I'm going to need I'm going to need a couple real strong men. Unless I got some women that are really strong that are packing some 6-packs. I need some help. Help! Help! I'm going from cold to hot. Oh, good gracious. Are you having a hot flash, or are you going through different states? I came in on the middle of the conversation. I don't know which it is. Yeah, you're going to need some strong I know, I was thinking about that when I was shooting back the eggnog. I'm like, thank God I don't drink anymore. I'd be drunk before 10 a.m. I love me some eggnog, and I sure was shooting it back too. Oh, good gracious. Oh, good gracious. All right, guys. Well, we had fun. I just wanted to come on here, kind of break up the monotony of the, day and all the stuff. I'm past hot flashes. Okay, gotcha. Oh, so there is a light at the end of the hot flash tunnel. Well, that's good to know. I kept asking. Nobody give me a straight answer. I'm like, do they ever go away? Do they stay with you forever? Like, at what time? I'm just trying to feel it out, see if I like this thing, or whatever. I'm feeling like I'm not going to like it. I don't feel like I'm going to enjoy the next phase. I don't know, I'm still holding things tight. I'm just like, okay, we're embracing. Well, we're embracing for impact any day now. I'll let you know when I'm set on fire. Do women in cold states like this is wrong. Do women in like North Dakota, do you guys really have hot flashes? Like, how can you explain to me how that works? Do you guys like feel like your internals are on fire and you just go to the front door and open it up and see like a wall of snow and just face plant? how does it work in like North Dakota and South Dakota? I'm just trying to understand it. I'm trying to decide, because I feel like, Florida, we're like really close to that HE double hockey sticks. Like, at least it feels it. And like, I would only imagine people describe hot flashes as like flames from within. And I'm thinking I'm already in flames from without. To have flames from within, how does this work in the colder states? Somebody's got to know. I'm in South. Well, you guys still at least get snow there. We don't get snow here. How do you deal with it? Do people in those cold states like Alaska? I'm just wondering. Do they really get hot flashes? It seems like it would be an impossibility to get a hot flash in like Alaska or North Dakota. I could be wrong, but I just don't understand how it's possible. Oh my gosh, I used to go outside in the winter to cool off in the middle of the night. Oh, I guarantee you're going through. Probably. Everyone have a blessed Thanksgiving. You too, Frank. You too. We don't get snow here either. Oh, okay. Well, I know some parts of Texas get snow. We don't get snow at all in Florida. Like once in a while, close to the panhandle, like Jacksonville might get a little snow, but it's like, it has to be a lot of snow for Jacksonville to get just a wee little bit, I'm about hours from Florida. Oh, nice. Yeah. Did you guys hear that it looks like Alec Murdaugh might have, we're going to be marking the calendars. It's going to be a rough February. We're going to have to try to budget here because Alec Murdaugh is going to trial February 12th. He's going to the Supreme Court. Like, he was already at the Supreme Court with Judge Toll. Well, from what I'm understanding, he's about to go back for his, request for a new trial. His case is not over, so we're going to be in South Carolina in February, and then we got to go over to Tennessee. So it's going to be very interesting. So we're going to have to play this by ear and figure out how many days. I think it's only going to be a day for Alec Murdaugh, which is just a day trip for me. It's only 8 hours there, 8 hours back. So I probably will have to stay somewhere overnight, but I've got a place in Savannah, Georgia. I know the guy because we were there for weeks for the Simon case, the Leilani and Quentin Simon case. And so I'll probably stay there because I know that it's a very clean facility and very reasonable, and that the owner knows me. So it'll only be like one night, but I think that we're going to be there for that. We've been at every aspect of the Alec Murdaugh saga. I don't see us missing even one case that Alec is involved in. It's kind of our case. We've really grabbed a hold of that case and followed every. We got our original that content I show you for Alec Murdaugh. That's my content. Okay, we went out there. We got that. Nobody else, no movie, no media has that or owns that content. That is copyrighted to this channel, and we are the owners of that content. I've got oodles and oodles of content from his court hearings, from the auction, very exclusive content to this show. So that's kind of where we're at. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. We are going to continue to be putting up. If you guys got a recipe, we got like 1 day left. So you guys got 1 day to get your favorite recipes to me so we can get them out to folks this year, this year for this Thanksgiving. As you guys know, I'm ready. Are you? And look at my award-winning apple pie. No, it's not my award. I cheated a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It is gorgeous. I did make the pie filling, or the pie crust. I did not, I repeat, did not make the pie filling. Okay? I went with canned pie filling. Right? But it looks amazing. It smelled amazing. It is a gorgeous pie, and I can't wait to dive into it. And I had to put tinfoil on it and shove it in the refrigerator because I am going freaking nuts for freaking sugar right now. I quit vaping. I haven't vaped in months, but my sugar intake has increased to an exponential level that I'm not liking. And so I have to be careful. I'm just saying, just gotta be careful. I told Laura, I said it might make it, it might not. It might make it, it might not. I had to reassure her. I had to reassure her. I'm like, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. All right, guys. We will be back on tomorrow morning. Don't miss the show. We're getting our shows kicked off a little bit earlier. We're getting back on our original time. I'm sorry, we have winter times and summer times. It's the way my body works. So we get, as the summer starts, we get a little later, kind of getting toward the end of the year, and then by the end of the year, we're getting our stuff corrected to be morning stuff all over again, and we start getting back on track before we start getting off track again. Okay, happens every year, and it's okay. We just got to pull ourselves back to the front of the line again, because we are the loudest channel on YouTube, and we kick people off getting off to work right first thing in the morning, going over a litany of different news and breaking news on the show first thing in the morning. And then throughout the day, we try to come in with other topics of conversation on other cases we're covering or breaking news cases throughout the day. So if that's something you're interested in and you're coming across my channel for the first time, please hit that subscription button and subscribe to this channel. It's going to take you 2 days before you can chat in the box, and we do that for a reason. This is the Bullhorn Betty channel. It is a privilege to be here. It is not a right to be chatting in my chat box by any stretch of the imagination. The work we do here is we try to help find children, and we take our jobs very, very seriously. And there are a lot of people out here that try to disrupt good on these platforms, and we try to minimize that as much as possible by using a moderation tool, so you can't comment for 2 days. There we go. Lots to explain. I'm sorry, getting a little tongue-tied. It is late in the evening. So I will let you guys go. Please enjoy the recipes that we gave you tonight. Enjoy your family. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanksgiving, we will discuss tomorrow on what our schedule will be for Thanksgiving. But I will be kicking a show off early in the morning on Thanksgiving. So if you're up, still dressing your turkey, pulling your turkey out of the oven, putting your turkey into the oven, open your YouTube and turn on Bullhorn Betty. We will be kicking you guys off right first thing in the morning on Thanksgiving. I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. It might be funny. It might be boring. It might be something. We don't know. You're going to have to tune in. All right, guys. I love you. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow morning.